just pulling in to the new WEGO Transportation Facility. On this episode of Getting Chatty with Mayor Diodati, we're going to learn how this building has led to more efficiencies for both the staff and the people that we serve.
Compared to the facility we previously had on Bridge Street on the corner of Bridge and Erie, that building was about 25,000 square feet. This building is 104,000 square feet, so it's over 4 times the size. That actual site that was pinned in between Park and Bridge Street by Erie, that was roughly 3 acres. We're beyond 11 acres here, so the site alone is dramatically larger, which we really need because we are now housing in this building Niagara Falls Transit Services, which is currently 27 municipal buses. We've got Charavan, which is 8 buses, and we've got, more importantly, our entire WEGO fleet, which is 16 WEGO buses, which includes 11 articulated 60-foot buses. We also have our 3 intermunicipal buses from the region that we operate out of this building, and we currently have 6 buses here from GO Transit, the Metrolinx partnership. They're all in this building. So there's a lot more equipment here, there's a lot more things going on, so we needed a bigger, newer site that can kind of future-proof us as we continue to get bigger in the system.
So you mentioned, first thing I heard the word articulated. Now what are these new articulated buses? You're referring to the accordion buses?
Or bendy buses, as our English friends call them. They're 60-foot long buses, so you've got essentially a 40-foot bus, like a traditional 40-foot bus, but you've got an additional 20 feet on an articulated joint. That's why it's called an articulated bus. It can move backwards and forwards on the end of the bus. So the bus is really 1.5 times a regular bus. The seating capacity is around 65, but the buses, when they're busy in the summer going through Queen Victoria Park and through the city, you can have standing capacities in excess of 125 people in these buses. They're awfully large.
So Neil, as the manager of fleet facilities, what kind of special features at this garage can you share with us?
We have fluid dispensing system, which is overhead, and we have reels at each hoist. So we have oil, antifreeze, transmission fluid, and everything is that. It's more convenient to do services.
And what about fuel?
Fuel, we have indoor fueling for the buses, and we also have an extra tank outside to fuel the fire engines and other city vehicles that are in this end of the city, rather than traveling across the city to get fuel.
And Neil, how much fuel does one of the articulated buses actually hold?
Holds 400 liters.
Alrighty. That's a lot of gas.
Yes, it is.
Good to go.
Hey, Jim, whatever you do, don't touch the bubbler.
How's that? Okay, good? All right, change the tire. Go ahead, change it. Go ahead, change it. Go kind of quick. It's a bit heavy.
Jim, do not get on that GO bus. Jim, do not walk through the wash bay.
Now, what about for washing the buses? I noticed they're awfully clean. Is the system different here than it used to be at the other garage?
We've got a newer wash rack system here, and as I say, we've got 2, and they can accommodate the taller 14.5-foot double-decker buses. We couldn't do that in the other facility. We've got undercarriage systems that wash the buses, high-powered spray systems that get all the dirt off them. In the old buses, or the old facility, we had to literally hand clean the top half of a BO bus with these tall wands on the double-decker buses. We don't have to do that here. They can just simply go through these systems. This building was built to a gold LEED standard. So if people who know a little bit about what's going on in the engineering world and architectural world, LEED is essentially low-energy environmental design. So this building was built to a gold standard, which means that we're doing everything possible to make this building the most efficient building we can when it comes to utilities. So we're harvesting light. We're recirculating water. We're capturing all the water. We've got systems here that use ozonators that basically make sure that the water is cleaned, but we use the same water over and over again. All sorts of systems that do everything they can possible to make sure we use as little energy as possible.
Well, she's fueled up, serviced, and now she's clean. Bring on the next bus. We'll see you on the next episode of Gettin' Chatty with Mayor Diodati.